Hi, I'm Sigourney Weaver, and I'm thrilled to be named a Givenik ambassador. Givenik.com is where you can get tickets for shows off-Broadway and on Broadway, and you can give 5% of the ticket price to your favorite charity, which in my case is the fabulous Flea Theater downtown. I feel so lucky that when I came to New York, I didn't make it right away, that I spent about 4 years kicking around Off-Off-Broadway, working with writers like Christopher Durang and Wendy Wasserstein, Len Jenkin, John Guare, because I feel like that 4 years, that's where I really learned how to go for it in my work. And now when I do movies, for instance, whether it's a kind of commercial Hollywood movie or whether it's more independent film, I really feel that my roots in this kind of daring work, you know, where you gotta just throw yourself off the cliff and you know, you're willing to fail and you're willing to go wherever you go to get the work done. That kind of spirit of Off-Off-Broadway really informs the rest of my work and actually a lot of my choices. I don't want to do something that's done before. I want to be part of an ensemble that is breaking new ground, and I think a lot of the film work now, you know, especially in independent film, is telling amazing stories, and I really feel there's a spiritual connection with Off-Off-Broadway. So I feel like that experience, not that I was never paid, and I often had, you know, 3 jobs at the same time, but it was incredibly exhilarating and so precious, and it's where really I learned to do what I do. I'm afraid that I kind of backed into acting, so I kind of figured it out in college, but of course, when I grew up in New York, and one of my earliest memories, and I even have a photograph to prove it, was that my father put Peter Pan on television. It was the first time I think a musical had been put on television. So he took me to the taping where Mary Martin was there and Captain Hook and the crocodile and all of this going on in this television studio, and my gosh, I was overwhelmed, and of course for years thought the crocodile was real and was going to come and eat us up. But anyway, I think if you have the good fortune to be taken to the theater when you're a kid, whether it's in New York City or in a community theater or just getting to do a lot of theater at your school, it just gives you such an appreciation of what we can do in terms of, you know, sharing something as people, you know, a play that illuminates something we didn't know about ourselves or about, you know, a place or a family you know, we meet in the play. I just think it's so great for imagination and creativity to take kids to the theater. I really treasure my experiences, and I'm sure that's why I'm an actor, because I got to see not only the range of work, you know, growing up in New York, but also, you know, its excellence and the joy of it. You know, the joy that comes right across the footlights to the audience from the actors. You know, I just think you can count on that in the theater.